Hi, everybody, and welcome to beautiful Spa Beach in St. Petersburg, Florida for stop number 5 on the Yamaha Hot Water Tour. I'm Mike Chamberlain along with freestyle champion Scott Watkins, and this is stop number 5, and we pretty much lit up the fires of Lake Michigan on stop number 4. A great day of jet ski racing.
Yes, it was. I think the key word here today is hot water. It's like almost 90 degrees out there today, and if the action is going to be anywhere near as hot as the water is, we're really in for some exciting stuff today. Also, we have the Scat Track Freestyle competition along with the Yamaha Super Solo Challenge, so stay tuned for that.
Well, the water's 90 degrees. We should also mention the humidity up around 90% also here today. But let's talk about some of the racers we'll see today, and Victor Sheldon, the kid's on fire.
Yeah, he is. It seems like he's really putting it together this year. He's really been hungry. This guy's been out for 3 years now as a pro. He's been number 2, number 3, number 2. I think he's going to be number 1 this year.
Well, Scott, I think the question to you, can anybody catch up right now with Victor Sheldon? I'm talking about Chris McCluggage and Jason Schultz, 2 guys within striking distance, but keep in mind, it is getting late in the tour.
Yeah, it is, with only 2 more events to go. With Victor's 26-point lead, I really think he's going to have to run into some bad luck for anybody to catch him, although McCluggage has really been pouring it on in these later races. I mean, if you watch here, this pass attempt on D.L. Wood in Muskegon, incredible aggressive maneuver, even for the last lap of a race. He's coming from the back. He needs to pour it on a little bit more on his starts, get a little better starts. Jason, he's right there, only 1 point behind Chris, and let's not forget about Chris Fischetti also. Jason and him have been dominating this pro mod class, and either one of them can upset.
In the we're just about set for the super modified now in Muskegon and stop number 4. This was a carbon copy of the limited class.
Yes, this time D.L. Wood got the whole shot, only to be blown away by Victor Sheldon once again. And Chris McCluggage, with another bad start in the back of the pack, worked his way all the way up to D.L. Wood with this incredible pass attempt. Let's see this once again. It was incredible for the log jump with only 3 buoys to go to the finish line. D.L. Wood held his pump in the water and gated right on through to the finish, holding on to second place.
All right, we've got thunder and lightning in the air. We might as well put some smoke on the water, too. It is time for the super mod. Supermod's on the line. Check out some of the names in this one. McConnell, Yelich, Sheldon, and then we've got Gocher, Burke, McCluggage, Pointer, Fischetti. The big names in the business are on the line here. Stop number 5 on the Hot Water Tour. They're winding it up. There's the starter. Going to give him the yes or no.
Okay, sideways. Mike Yelich got a good jump there with Victor Sheldon on the inside, number 2. On the outside, we've got Chris Fischetti flying his 750 into the lead, into the hole shot, and taking it away from Sheldon and Yelich. So Fischetti right now in the lead, in front of Victor Sheldon.
Chris Fischetti with the number 1 plate leads the other 19 around this course. What a field they have assembled in the Supermod. The Flying Fish. Chris Fischetti is comfortable jumping waves in the ocean as he is here racing on the East Coast today. St. Petersburg, Florida. Stop number 5, Mike Chamberlain, Scott Watkins. Glad you could join us on Prime Network. And we have got ourselves a nice start underway. Number 2, Victor Sheldon in second place right now. So some of the hard hitters in the sport, Scott, have stepped out and taken the lead.
Yeah, they have. ChrisFichetti's really got the 750 going good this year. I've seen him hole shot the last 3 out of 4 events that I've seen him enter in the super mod class. Sheldon on the outside, staying on the gas big time with his leg drag sweeper around the outside. Really going to be pressing hard on Fischetti this whole race. It's going to be real interesting once the water chops up to see how Fischetti can hold on to the lead over Sheldon. Sheldon's just a maniac. He goes for it. We got Chris McCluggage right there, right behind Sheldon too right now.
It feels good to be back here, get home for a couple days and get back to Florida life and sweating. No, I've just been practicing a couple days this week and getting ready for the weekend.
McCluggage looks like he's going for another move on the outside. There's only so many lines you can pick here on this course. You've got 3-4 riders in front of you, all kinds of whitewater. You want to stay out of the whitewater, out of the pump wash, or you're not going to hook up.
Good tight shot of our leader, the Flying Fish, Chris Fischetti, as he comes at you right now. There's the 3-way pack. Great racing going on. Fischetti refusing to give up any water at all.
Sheldon going over the top of the yellow buoy right there. I guess he just made it over the right side. Looks like he's going to make a move here. Outside, inside. Not yet, Fischetti says. You're not going to do it right now. You're going to have to wait. I'm sure Sheldon's a little bit frustrated here. He's got the inside. Let's see what happens. He's got the inside line. He's hooking up.
He has the acceleration is what he has.
He's got the line. He is taking the lead away from Chris Fischetti. That's it now. If Sheldon has plenty of clean water in front of him, he's going to pull away as much as he can now from Fischetti and McCluggage and hope that he can take that equalizer buoy at the right moment with still enough space between him and second and third to pull back into first.
There's the first of 3 log jumps that they will encounter on the day. Victor Sheldon, born in Alaska, now living in Southern California, has raced all over the world, Saipan, Japan, Austria, France, and today in Florida. A good tight shot of Victor Sheldon. They call him the Slasher. Not that long ago, he was the Rookie of the Year on the tour, and now he's a forefront leader and very much a professional racer.
As you can see right now, Victor has definitely lengthened his lead over second place. I don't think he's done it enough to take the equalizer buoy on this lap, but working his way up to that point. Okay.
Far side of the course. Is he going to get it? No.
Not yet. Not yet. If he waits to the last lap.
Well, they all have to follow him. Nobody's picked up the EQ yet, has they? Top 3?
No, they haven't. I don't think they're gonna at this point. I don't think they want to even take the chance of having the equalizer buoy come into play here. If I was the 4th place guy right now, I'd probably consider taking the buoy, knowing that I could move back into 4th place with some clean water in front of me and hopefully get close enough to the 3rd place guy to where when he did take it, I would take his position over. But right now, the pack is just too tight. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. It's real tight. McCluggage is pressing real hard on Fischetti right now. Fischetti, though, is a smart rider. He takes smart lines. He knows how to keep somebody away from passing him. He knows how to do that.
And for the sake of conversation, should have come into play, D.L. Wood currently running in 4th place. The leader, Victor Sheldon, Fischetti in 2nd place, McCluggage in 3rd, and then D.L. Wood in 4th. And there he is on boat number 42.
This is the last lap right here. Victor, Fish, McCluggage, Wood, they're all going to go for on this lap. The equalizer buoy is not going to play any significant role in the outcome of this race. They just wanted to race head-to-head and not think about any other elements that might mess them up. So that's the way they've decided to do it right now. Victor in 1st, Fischetti in 2nd, McCluggage in 3rd.
You know, this race played right into this man's hands. He waited for the exact moment to strike, took the lead away from Chris Fischetti, and then refused to give it up, knowing that everybody had missed the EQ. They had to follow him through the line. All he has to do now is to drive it on home with about a half a lap to go. Great race for the Slasher. Victor Sheldon, look at that. Fish missed a buoy. McCluggage goes into 2nd place. Chris Fischetti's going to have to go back and pick it up, and that'll cost him 3rd place too, I assume.
Yeah, we had a down rider out there. I'm not sure how it messed up Fischetti, but he did miss that outside red buoy, had to pick it up. Putting him into 2nd, putting him into 3rd, and giving 2nd place to Chris McCluggage on the last lap.
Well, Victor Sheldon has taken the checkered flag. Chris McCluggage will finish 2nd, and Fischetti's going to finish back in the pack after leading the race at one point and having a strong hold on 2nd. Wow, I love how each of these goes their own course, folks, and this was a classic example of that. Congratulations, Victor Sheldon, the winner. Good racers know when to pick their spot and to make their move. This is Victor Sheldon on Chris Fischetti.
Yeah, it looks like he picked this spot before he even hit the water right here. He set Chris up, got on the inside of him for this first turn buoy, out horsepowered him to the buoy, pulled it off, and took the lead away from him.
Things got worse for Chris Fischetti. We have controversy brewing here, Scott.
Well, there's a down rider in the water, and the officials, normally they have to get over to protect that down rider as quick as they can. Although the official glided a little bit too far, I think, right into Fischetti's path. Fischetti was trying to cut inside to get that buoy, making Fischetti miss the buoy, pick it up, and lose 2 spots, putting him back to 4th place.
Yeah, that took him from 2nd to 4th place, and let's go down on the beach right now with Chris Gann.
Victor, you made it 3 in a row, and it wasn't easy.
No, it wasn't. I didn't get off to such a great start. I got kind of laid off the line, and Chris got the whole shot, and I just concentrated on staying on him and riding his pace and pass him when I could really cleanly, because McCluggage was on my butt, so I didn't want to lose my 2nd place to to get a third. So I was just I was playing it really smart, and it came out really good for me.
So after the judges viewed the videotape and what we now call the Fischetti fiasco, here's how it officially ended. Victor Sheldon, the winner. In second place, Chris McCluggage. Third place, Chris Fischetti. And in fourth, it was D.L. Wood. So McCluggage still within striking distance of Victor Sheldon for the overall title as we head for Miami. Well, Kamikaze Jeff Kentz, when he's not doing freestyle, he is at the helm of our race cam, and what a perfect position he has up on the hood cover, no less.